34 Top Showbiz Scandals from 1985 to 2019. Over the years, a number of celebrities have found themselves being the subject of unwanted attention either because of uncalled-for remarks and actions or because they got embroiled with former lovers or family members. Drawing from newspaper and online reports, Inquirer Entertainment has compiled a list of 34 because the paper turned 34 today scandals/controversies that shocked local Tinseltown in the last 34 years. Anything to add to this list, dear readers? Filipinos mourn the passing of 16-year-old actress Julie Vega on May 6, 1985. Her death, which was reportedly caused either by Guillain-Barre Syndrome or multiple sclerosis, has been a big mystery to the public. Rumors as to how she really died turned her into an urban legend. Her untimely death left her TV series, Liza, with an infinite storyline. Her funeral was attended by millions of grieving fans and showbiz friends. On May 31, 1985, sexy actress Pepsi Paloma, one of the so-called Softdrinks Beauties of the 80s, committed suicide by hanging, spurring shock and speculation. Not a few observers wondered if the rape complaints she had filed against television hosts Vic Sotto, Julie Vega and comedian Richie D'Horsie 3 years prior was a factor in her suicide. She also allegedly left a diary whose authenticity was never verified where she wrote about her money problems and troubled relationships with her mother and boyfriend. Singers Pops Fernandez and Nievera got married hurriedly in June 1986. This was because Pops was already pregnant with their first child, Robin, who was born in November of the same year. The couple had another son, Ram, but eventually separated in 1996. Their marriage was officially annulled in 2000. Teen sweethearts Igi Boy and Janice Bellin became the subject of tabloid reports when the former child actress admitted that she was pregnant at age 19. In a television talk show, Janice said, "God was with us when we did it." Luigi Igi Boy was born in 1987. Janice raised him on her own. The elopement of actor Albert Martinez and Lyle Sumalang, daughter of 1967 superstar Amalia Fuentes, was a big controversy. They got married in the United States in 1988. Amalia didn't approve of Albert for Lyle because he wasn't a big-time actor at the time. Back then, his brother William, who was paired with Maricel Soriano, was more popular and turned out blockbuster films. After 8 years of partnership, Dolphy broke up with actress Alma Moreno, with whom he has a child, Fernandez, after falling in love again with a younger woman, Zsa Zsa Padilla. At the time, Zsa Zsa was still married to Modesto Tatlonghari. They had a daughter Brill. In the book Dolphy, Cindy Coito narrating Liza, the comedy team revealed as told to author Bibeth Orteza that one of the reasons he left Moreno was that he couldn't stand the actress' penchant for inviting reporters to their homes, and even to their trips abroad. In August 1993, Senator Ernesto Maceda demanded an investigation on human trafficking in relation to what was then referred to as a group of Brunei Beauties. Actresses Leah Rosa, Cristina Gonzalez Romualdez, who's now Pakistan City Mayor, and Zsa Padilla figured prominently in news reports about the issue. Talent manager and showbiz columnist Lois Solis manipulated the result of the Best Actor and Best Actress owners at the Manila Film Festival Awards ceremony on June 22, 1994. Instead of announcing the real winners Edu Manzano and Ato Melendez, the name of Lois' talent, Gabby Concepcion, as well as a beauty queen Zsa Padilla were called. Model Hans Montenegro found himself in the middle of one of showbiz's biggest scandals, after a video of him and other men being molested by talent manager Jojo Veloso surfaced in 1996. Although he was already a college graduate at the time of the controversy, Montenegro was only 13, a minor, when he suffered the abuse during what was supposedly a screen test. "It was definitely tough," he said of the media circus around him at the time. A month later, then-President Fidel V. Ramos granted Padilla conditional pardon. In November 2016, President Rodrigo Duterte granted Padilla absolute executive pardon. Security officers found traces of shabu in a broken plastic pipe in her makeup bag. Days prior to her death, Carlton was quoted to have told her auntie Help that somebody was out to kill her. The untimely death of matinee idol Rico Yan on March 29, 2002 shocked the nation. He has just ended his 4-year relationship with Claudine Barreto and was vacationing at Dos Palmas Resort in Palawan when it happened. According to a medical report released by Yan's family, the actor died of pancreatic hemorrhage. However, text messages that circulated said the actor died from an overdose of ecstasy pills, which he reportedly took the night before. Actress Diana Dewberry became a household name after doing a sexy bikini photo shoot for a popular men's magazine on the Expo Boulevard flyover on May 17, 2002. The stunt, which had Dewberry posing in a red bikini, messed up traffic and irked in Mandaluyong City Mayor Benver Aguilar, who filed grave scandal charges against her and the publication. She pleaded guilty to drug possession in 2006, but escaped imprisonment after agreeing to participate in a drug rehabilitation program. The tragedy, also known as the Wow Wowie Stampede, prompted inquiries and investigations, and led to the ABS-CAN show's temporary suspension. In 2010, Russia filed a petition for the custody of their children Lauren, then 6, and Bennett, then 5. Patricia Martinez, daughter William Martinez and Leo Aguilera, accused Baron Geisler of groping her breasts in a party on April 26, 2008, which led to her filing of acts of lasciviousness and unjust vexation charges against the actor. The following year, Yasmin Purdy filed the same charges against the controversial actor, who reportedly sent her lewd text messages and harassed her on the set of a television series. Cherry Pie Pie Kosh also alleged she was sexually harassed by Geisler. In 2009, rumors abound that boxing superstar Manny Pacquiao's marriage was on the rocks because of his alleged romantic relationship with actress Krista Rainelo. According to reports, Pacquiao paid for the airfare and hotel accommodation of Rainelo and her family, who all watched live his bout against Miguel Cotto for the World Boxing Organization welterweight title in Las Vegas. The unidentified woman, who was covering her face in the video, was said to be Rainelo. Pacquiao later denied the alleged illicit affair and apologized to Rainelo's family. Coe was also stripped of his medical license, which he eventually regained in 2014. At a press conference, Maceda described the Phoenix activist controversy as not just the nastiest, but the most foul and unfair scandal she ever had the misfortune of getting involved in. Meanwhile, Mom Sharon Cunha lashed out at Kylo and his supporters, saying, "God knows it is taking all my strength to keep my mouth shut." Left square bracket about the real reason of the breakup, right square bracket. Most Twister had the internet abuzz after believing of his video diary, where he fearfully related that his then-girlfriend, Ryan Ramos, was aborting their baby due to pressure from her family and her home network GMA7. "He's out to destroy Ryan," said parent CEO Philippe Gozan, who also called most Twisters ass and gentlemanly. 1 month after Andy Agenman's remorse pregnancy was confirmed by her mother Jacqueline Jose, the young actress wrote in a blog post that the father was her former boyfriend Albi Pacino, who allegedly left her after finding out that she was carrying a baby. Pacino was vilified by the public. However, 5 years after the issue, Agenman's half-sister Max revealed in Mo Twister's podcast that the father is actually Jake Atercito. The phrase started after Santiago caught Pulpo taking a cell phone video of Barreto apparently giving a ground tour of the dressing gown. The two parties would later on file charges against each other. Sunshine Cruz filed charges against her estranged husband, Cesar Montano, whom she described as very domineering, philandering left square bracket, and one who right square bracket demanded full submission for violating the Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children's Act of 2004. Curtis later apologized and said she was not in the right state of mind at the party and that she had been on the super popular Juice Cleanse for 3 days and attended My Best Friend's Bachelorette left square bracket party right square bracket that night. In a segment about unlikely personalities becoming gold stars, bystander said it would be hard to do a sexy film starring Soho because it would have to entail a gang raid. 4 years later, a papers court would find Ponzo and Lee, as well as their companion Jess Fernandez, guilty of grave coercion for mauling Navarro. After ignoring a checkpoint as prompted, a police case in Pampanga, Mark Anthony Fernandez was caught with a kilogram of marijuana, which he claimed was for medicinal purposes to prevent cancer. He was subsequently detained in the Pampanga Provincial Jail in San Fernando City but later released. In July this year, Bea Alonso had everyone glued to their phones, waiting for news dates, after liking Instagram posts hinting that her boyfriend Gerald Anderson cheated on her with Julia Barreto. The younger actress, meanwhile, called out Alonso for bullying and playing victim. In an interview, Alonso revealed that she and Anderson didn't have a formal breakup. The actor, she said, just stopped talking to her. On October 16, 2019, celebrity siblings Marjorie, Gretchen and Claudine Barreto, as well as some of their nephews and nieces, figured in a fight at the wake of the family patriarch, Miguel. I am Q. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.